Watch me. Only good f***ing cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the foreign with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness.
Well, welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Offensive rebound. Buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Nance with it. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Bridges. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Billups. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Mutombo. It's stolen by Nance. Hook loose. Here's Billups. Lets it go for 14. Count that bucket.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Thompson. He's averaging almost 5 points a game.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Hardaway. Pass to Vandeweghe. Puts up a 3. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Thompson. Holmgren inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league. In a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Knocks it down from distance.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Billups. He's averaging about 6 points per game. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Left side, Hardaway. Here's Mutombo. And they'll pin that one on Larry Nance. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Billups. Long range from the inbound. That one doesn't drop. Thompson with some nice D.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. New York trailing. Here's Hardaway. And he comes up with a bucket.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Thompson outside. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Wembanyama. 35 seconds left in the first. And it's Holmgren missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. This one for 3. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got 7.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
McGrady. Good D by Hardaway. Off with the layup. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks up 4.
16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
New York leading by 6. Now here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Starks. Pass to Richardson. It's intercepted. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Teddy play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Atlanta trails by 9. Here's Ilgauskas. Shot clock at 6. And Camby pulls it down. Take it away! Oh, he misses the dunk.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Tipped. And they're on the run. He goes up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Brunson. He's scoreless. On the wing, Richardson. It's good.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
New York leading by 5. And Richardson comes to help. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Atlanta. On the wing, Richardson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. The 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Atlanta trails by 5. Isaac outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's the pick. Here's Starks. Here's Richardson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now just a 3-point Knick lead.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And here's Johnson. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh! Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Here's McMillan. No points yet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He hits the second from the line. Knicks leading by 5. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool. Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Pass to Richardson. Here's McMillan. Back to Richardson. Launches a 3. Randle pulls down the board. And so Randle will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson. Now Randle. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Now here's Brunson. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Atlanta trails by 8. Here's McGrady. Sinks it from distance. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
To the right side. Pass to Camby. Back to Brunson. The shot. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
From deep, Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Brunson with the bucket.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Nance outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Randle outside. Thompson with a steal. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Left side, Hardaway. Bridges outside. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's McGrady. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Kiki Vandeweghe. First personal foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Hardaway. They set the pick. Pass to Billups. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Bridges. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Oh, it's Wemby.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Billups. He's got 7. Pass to Bridges. Now Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Mutombo. Here's Vandeweghe. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Assisted by
Vandeweghe's got 5 now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Look at Chet using his size inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Holmgren. Hardaway, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. On the break. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And D.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Bridges misses.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Kept alive.
Penny Hardaway.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Here's Mutombo. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
New York making a switch here. That one drops. He ties it up. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
50 seconds left in the third. Here's McGrady. He's got 14. Got a hand on it. Outside Brunson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Bridges with room to shoot. Cans it from the wing. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's McGrady. And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's the Knicks.
The Knicks, 49. Come on, fans. It's the
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Atlanta trails by 5. Pass to Ilgauskas. Down low. Here's Thompson. The Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Brunson. Here's Mutombo. Bridges with it. 4 on the clock. Here's Billups. Got a piece of it. Left side, Richardson. Pass to Ilgauskas. Beyond the arc. Mutombo with a rebound. Knicks leading by 5. Brunson taking his time here. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
The 3 is up. They get it again. The kick out to Richardson. They set a pick. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
To the left side wing. Here's Brunson outside. New York again can't hit.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
team foul. Substitution for the Knicks.
Goes up off the inbound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Inside. Here's Mutombo. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Brunson outside. Brunson missing again.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Ilgauskas. Sends it home from three-point land. Ilgauskas has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Brunson. Can they get it? The rebound by Atlanta. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And it's Richardson penetrating. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Back to Hardaway. Brunson with it. 4-3. From the corner, it's Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, they'll take it, but he's got to find other ways to contribute, having missed 4 or 5 shots this quarter.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Brunson. Looking to end this cold spell. Hardaway, no good. Outside Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's McGrady. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Now Hardaway. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Pass to McGrady. Goes up on the baseline. And that one is right through the heart. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Brunson outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's McGrady. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. "55 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Back to Brunson. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Out to the wing. From the arc. No luck on that one. And the Knicks with possession. Pass to Mutombo. Takes the 3. Brunson misses. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. From behind the arc. McGrady, good. And Atlanta leads by 7. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hardaway. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of
with her man, play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My